I got it.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? What time are you coming over Saturday? Or Sunday?
Yeah, around noon.
Noonish?
That's what you want. That's what you said, right?
Oh yeah, because I want to sleep.
You said you'll be asleep, so.
I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Sleep.
It's good for me
sleep.
because then it lets me sleep in a bit, and generally, you know, our normal things like 9 or 10, I'm like, oh, I have to haul myself out of bed. Yeah, I need to get some biking shorts.
So fast.
Mainly for the padding now.
Oh, to make your junk look bigger?
Yeah. So that's your secret. Yeah. I need to find a good pair like that. So does that one have the full like maxi pad in it then?
It goes up to here, around there, up to here.
Okay.
I don't even know if this is enough hops for beer, but he can figure it out.
Alrighty, have a good weekend.
Oh, St. James, take the leftover pizza home for your family, but
Oh, sorry.
I have pizza at home.
He's got his bike.
No, I have pizza at home.
Oh, really?
We still have almost an entire large pizza.
And I was just like, I knew that you were grabbing that
I
one.
was
but I'm like,
grabbing
there's
it, and I went ahead.
Yeah. I would have.
If he's not taking it, it's
I wonder if Hernan's brother is a Trump supporter. He was just grabbing her by the pussy.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what I.
Hello.
I mean, at least it looked like, cause I mean, he wasn't like, but he had his
It wasn't
hand.
like spray.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, sir, as it's dripping.
Wipers were on the inside.
Yeah. How dare you judge my fornication? He's got all the good stuff. Man. Yeah, I was gonna have to buy this and this. Freaking $25.
Borrowed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to him about it. He's like, I got all those tools. I'm like, I assumed his kit was like my kit, where it's very, very basic. No, he's got a much nicer kit than I got. That's true. Man, you cannot ask for a better ride home on a Friday, that's for sure. Sheesh. So today was an awesome day. Totally awesome. We had a pizza party at work. And of course that's awesome. Free food and it's pizza. And then there was a verbal altercation that took place right at the end of the day. My boss, who's a very religious man, he was leaving for the day to go to the Mormons have these thing called temples, and it's like a very spiritual time and all this other stuff that you do. So he's in that mindset, like, I'm going to the temple to do secret stuff. Anyway, so he's on his way, getting all ready for that, and as he walks out the door, this younger couple who's coming to work to pick up one of the people that I work with, as soon as they pull in, like, this girl just starts jumping this guy's bones, right? She's on top of him, giving him all kinds of lovin's in our parking lot, right next to my boss's truck. So my boss doesn't take too kindly to that, so he lets him know, hey, knock it off, take that somewhere else, not around here. And I guess they started kind of mouthing off back. My boss goes to get into his vehicle, and as soon as he closes the door, the girl starts getting on the guy again. So that upset my boss a little bit more, and he started letting into him. So they left, kind of heatedly. And then what else happened today? Oh yeah. So the last couple of days, I've noticed that my bottom bracket's making a ton of noise. And I'm pretty sure it's just done. I mean, this bike is 21 years old. And I've ridden it to snot. So the bottom bracket's been loose, but now I'm just getting all kinds of noise, you know, knocking, as I'm sure you can kind of hear in the background. So I do some research, find out that the bottom bracket's pretty easy to replace, and I was gonna get one from Wiggle, but in order to get stuff from Wiggle and make it worthwhile, because Wiggle's over in England, you really want to spend at least 50 bucks. Well, the bottom bracket that I need is only like $15 from Wiggle, and so I was gonna have to buy a bunch of accessories to get up to $50 to get the free shipping. And I started kind of looking on Amazon, and on Amazon they're like 25 bucks, and it's the weekend right now, so I'd have to wait till like Tuesday or Wednesday before it got here. Called around to a couple of the local bike stores, and one of the bike stores happened to have one in stock, but they wanted 30 bucks. So, and also I was gonna have to take the bike in and go and use the tools at the bicycle collective, so I was gonna have to wait till tomorrow. So I had all these different options on how I was gonna take care of my bike, and got to talking to my boss, and he's the guy that got us that shed that I keep my bike in now. And he said, well, why don't you check the toolkit that's in the shed? I said, there's a toolkit in the shed? He's like, yeah, there's a bike toolkit that I bought. It's got all kinds of bike tools in it. Why don't you see if the tools you need are in there? And sure enough, the bottom bracket tool and the crank arm puller that I need, he already had. So I don't even have to go to the collective. I can do it at home tonight. So that was good news. I didn't have to buy the tools, and I didn't have to order the part offline and wait till next week. I can go home tonight and take care of it. So pretty stoked about that. Good news there. I did get some bad news today. I've got some home renovations being done. I'm having my basement finished, and I've got a like a walkout porch, a balcony that the previous owners of the home, they had done some tile work on. Well, whoever did the work didn't do it right, and water had been seeping in and getting between the tiles in the mortar and stuff. And because of all the thaw and freeze, the tile came apart, and the substructure of the balcony got all damaged. Come to find out that it's actually been getting water for years now, and a bunch of the framework is actually dry rotted. So I gotta spend a lot of money to get that fixed. A lot more money than I was anticipating. And I'm not too stoked about that. But yeah, all in all, it's about $700 extra, but it's still below what I thought my cost of this project was going to be. I had budgeted for about $9,000, bid that the contractor came in at was $6,700, and with this new damage news, we're looking at, you know, about $700 more is what he's anticipating. So it is what it is. Still under budget though, which is good. But it's work that needs to be done. If I don't do it, it's only going to continue to get worse, and eventually the balcony will give way and tear off the front of the house. And I really can't afford that either. So, get it taken care of, get it done now. Be done with it. Other than that, it's freaking fantastic right now. Oh, I heard a report or a study on the negatives of positive thinking. As funny as that sounds. Essentially what the conclusion of the report is that it's not always good to be a positive thinker. The area that it kind of focused on was if you think positively about, for instance, you're gonna take a test and you have positive feelings that you're gonna do well on this test. Well, what the study seemed to show is that if you think you're gonna do well, you're less likely to prepare well enough for the test, so you'll actually do worse. And the study seemed to indicate that the best thing to do is be neutral. Having a negative outlook was as bad as having a positive outlook. Negative outlook meaning you think you're not going to do well, so you don't put any effort into it. You just give up. And positive being, I'm going to do well no matter what, and you don't prepare well enough. So there you go. There's a little tip of the day. Don't be too positive about the future, or else you won't be ready for the challenges to come. Anyway guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye now.